Okay, guys. Pardon the late night video. Well, it's late night now. It may not be late night when I upload it, but I'm working on this old bow here. Some of y'all might have seen me working on my bare oscible bow a little while back. Now we're working on the compound bow. We got the new sight on there, the UV2 slider. Got the Ultra Wrist on there, the newer one. Alright, we got the Hamsky Gen 2 Pro on here, working out some bubbles. I don't know if y'all can see this. You gotta get right over it to see that everything's squared up just right. Check out that front sight. Check out that front bubble. Oh yeah. On the money. Alright, so here's what I got, guys. Here's what I got. I don't have the big money most of you all have. I have little spurts of money. A little bit here, a little bit there. So what I did, I bought me a bow, little pig sticker. I live in the hot ass South. We stick a few pigs over here every now and then. When it's, early season. So we got the Bear Paradigm. Okay, just a little cheap bow. Bear Paradigm, come ready to hunt for about 800, 7 something. We bought it and we put boo koodles of money into this sucker. And I'm just telling you now, I don't know if you can see that, we've got the Trophy Ridge quiver, 5-arrow quiver on there, but it's not stock. We did the upgrade where you got the different points of contact on there. We got the bottom point of contact there. And we got the top point of contact there. So this son of a gun ain't going nowhere. You hear me? That sucker ain't going nowhere. And if you want to pull it off when you get in the tree stand, all you gotta do is just unclip these. Just pull them out a little bit. Just unclip them from the bottom rail, and then pull your top rail, and just slide the whole thing off. Your quiver's gonna hold it. Okay. Your quiver and this rail here is gonna hold all your arrows. So if you want to take it off while you bow hunting, that's what you do. You just 5 little quick pops, and you're done. Just pop it off, or you can hunt with it. Just hang it up like it is. But anyway, pardon the late night work here. I'm still working. We still working. We still working, baby. We still working. We still loading arrows. I actually just got through loading or finishing some arrows for my longbow. Okay, just got done with these. Those are some mighty fine arrows. So We should be good this year, man. We should be good. We should be good. We still got the old Goliath up here. We got to hook up. We got to finish up. But I'll get to that at a later date. These old daggone bows, man. These things will take up some time when you dial them in like this right here. When you get everything dialed in like that right there. Perfect, like that right there. Look at that front bubble one more time. Bam. So I'll work on my third axis tomorrow. I actually just did the third axis, but it's so dark I can't see it in here. I gotta redo it. I got a black mark on my line right there on my wall. Black mark, a level plumb, black mark, but I can't see it. So I'm gonna redo that tomorrow. But anyway, just letting you know, man, there it is, and those pins are shining. The camera don't do it justice. But those pins on that new UV2 Picatinny mount, Bear Paradigm, bow, Paradigm. I know y'all thought this was a damn Matthews or something. This bow is bad ASS. I'm just telling you now, this son of a gun is bad ASS. It is. It really, really is. It pulls good. It shoots good. It's a little jumpy on the back, coming into the back wall. It's a little jumpy coming into the let off. Little snappy. But when you see these big old cams right here, you know. When you see them big old damn cams on that old Bear Paradigm, you already know it's gonna have a little bit of snap to it, and it does. I think we're pulling right at a 29-inch draw on it, 29-inch draw. And here's I'll give you a quick shot at the arrows we're going with this year. I know you already seen them. Well, we got the VAP TKOs. TKOs, we got them in the 300. 300. Okay, 300. So, I think this one comes with the 50 grain insert. And right now, this one has a 100 grain head on it. But that's not what we're going with. We actually have, pardon me for 1 second, I'll show you what broadhead we're going to be slinging out of this bad mamma jamma. Well, actually, I got a couple of them we might be slinging out of this bad mamma jamma. Pardon me 1 second. Of course, we're running the daggone True Glow. Man, my God, y'all, this is the best daggone freaking release I've ever had in my life. And I've been shooting bows forever. This thing don't automatically snap, all right, to give you a false hookup. Some of these things, man, you think you got them hooked up and you don't. This one forces you. I'll show you real quick. This one actually forces you. All right, instead of you coming along and putting it halfway there and letting go and it's snapping not on, this one actually forces you to get it on, push it closed when you can see it, push it closed when you know it's on there. Put your finger behind it. I don't like the ones that automatically close when you pull them back. You can make that mistake. When things is hot and heavy and you barely breathing and can't catch your breath and you're hyperventilating and excited, you can slip on that. You can pull it back, think you got it, let go, and it closed before you even get on it. This one gives you the no nonsense bull crap, it's on there. Put it on there and lock it yourself. Okay? That's what I like about it. I like the lock on. I like the fact that I have to make it lock on. I do. Okay? Because I'm not gonna come up here and lock it if I don't know it's on. You know what I mean? Some of those ones that automatically lock after you pull them back and let them go. If it's going down and I'm struggling to keep focus and I'm real nervous and I let that thing go quite frankly right before I get it in like I think it's in and it clips, I'm just telling you, you know, it may not clip. It may cause you a couple of seconds to have to redo it. It's not really gonna mess up your shot because you can't shoot without it, but at least with that sucker, man, when you put it on and you clip it back, you push it forward and you clip it back, you know it's clipped and you know it's ready to go. There ain't no more guessing. And it's not coming off. It's not coming off until you, and it's a very, very light trigger. But man, that sucker right there is so freaking nice. I will never own any other type of release. I like that one. Pardon me 1 second. All right. So anyway, back to these broadheads. So what we got, for this bow, you know what that is. Y'all know what them babies are. We got those for this year. I got a whole bunch of them, baby. Whole bunch of them. I got a stack of them, and I got a stack of these too. For this bow, okay? For this bow here. For this compound. We got T2s, and we got G5s. All right. We got T2s and G5s. T2s and G5s. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I did with the rest of my G5s. Oh, they're over here. Q8Es. Exodus. I'm sorry, Exodus. Shit, I told you it's a long night, man. I'm out here late. Exodus. We got the Exodus. I said G5. What am I talking about? We got the Q8Es. Right here, Exodus. And we got the G5 T2s. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? We do got G5, but they're T2s. And then we got the Exodus. It's a long night, guys. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. All right. That's out of the compound. We're going to see what we like better. We do have fixed, and we do have mechanical. And we going to be slanging them out this sucker. Okay? So, let's back it up just a second. And I know y'all seen my video on my longbow. But I want to show you the broadheads we're running on the longbow. Bam. Right there. Ooh-wee. Look at them suckers, boy. That's on the longbow. These are 150 grain wasp. And I believe they call these the traditional. They're built specifically to shoot out of a traditional bow. Longbow recurve. Something like that. I have seen people shooting these out of compounds. I really have. But I think these come in 125 and 150. These are 150s, I think. Let's check it out. These are 150s. Yep, 151 right there. 151. Got one more coming in with some glue on it. I've been trying to, 52, got a little bit of glue on that one. I've been trying to tune a couple of arrows with them. I've actually found that you can't tune them. They're already as good as they're going to get. I'm telling you, man, they are. I'm telling you right now, these are made in the USA, Wasp 125 traditional. These are some bad AESS, you know what I'm saying? Or AESS broadheads. They are super, super sharp. They got the big bleeders on. My God, those things are going to be sick on the front of these Eastern Legacies. Give me 1 second. I'll put one on and show you what it looks like. So what we got here out of the longbow, and to mimic, you know, you got to get the correct field point. I got these cheap Chinese field points on. I do know that they got that extra sharp point on them, and they go deeper in the target, but I really don't care because I'm only pulling back 45 pounds on my longbow. It's not going in that deep at all, truthfully, on the targets. These newer targets these days, they're not going in that deep anyway. They're all pretty much made to stop an arrow. So anyway, back to what I was saying. The reason I like these is because they weigh true. These are 150s. And that's pretty close to 150. Okay, they weigh a lot truer than some of the American-made stuff. They're not true, but when you're talking practice tips, it's okay. You know what I mean? So, but the main reason I like these is because they got the O-rings on them, and you don't have to keep screwing them back in after every shot. Get you a set of these, man. They come like this here from you know where. They come in packs like that from Chinatown. But anyway, check this out, my man. Watch this right here. Check this crap out. I'm getting ready to show you the baddest setup for a longbow on the planet. And man, I cannot hardly turn these because this shit is razor. I'm not doing it no more. But you can see what that looks like right there. Oh my God. That is one bad mother right there. Okay, if you're shooting traditional, this is a cut-on contact, and my man, it is tough as nails. You're not gonna break it. It's an extremely razor sharp tip. Look at that right there. Good Lord Almighty, son. And you got the bleeders on it. You can't get no better than this. There's not a broadhead on the market better than these right here for traditional. There's not. You can say whatever you want to say, but I don't give a damn nothing about your stainless steel or your damn steel or whatever you got. Thick blades ground down to a sharp point. I don't care. Give me a razor blade any day over anything thicker than that right there. That's been ground down, and you can't make it no tougher than this. Look how that tip bevels off right there. I can't show you. I'm working with two hands already. But Jesus Christ, man. There's nothing. You're not going to get anything better than that right there. All right. So that's 150 grain Wasp. Traditional. I think that's what they call it. There's a few people shooting them on videos already. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for what you do. We're working hard and we're getting ready. Man, it's a long, hard process, ain't it? My God. When you start out, your workbench is fresh and clean, and then you end up with this. And you keep trying to find yourself working through all of this, you know. So starts out fresh and clean, and then you end up working through a whole bunch of mess. You can see right there where I've cut up a whole bunch of the Easton's already. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all watching, man. Thank you. I'm not really doing these videos for y'all to watch or subscribe or anything, but I'm just kind of doing it to help people. I've been budgeting stuff a little bit as I go. I've been kind of stacking a little bit up here and stacking a little bit up there. I do have the old bits, the upgraded model bits right here. If anybody wants to look at it, that's the upgraded bits. See, it's got the movable piece on the end right there where you can adjust for your smaller diameter arrows. And it's got the upgraded piece has where you take the knock off. I'll show you real quick. Let me show you real fast, guys. I want to show you this so that you can make some determinations for yourself. I'm gonna pull the one out of my OMP here and put it in for you. Give me 1 second. Let me take this knock off. All right, so how the new bits works. You got your spinal line. If you spin these victory arrows around, right there, you see that where it says spinal line right there? Spinal line, that. So you take that, set it in on your spinal line, and this actually fits over that right there. My question was always, how do you guarantee that when you spin this, that the arrow spins with it or don't get stuck? Well, here you go. You push this sucker down, all right? And it's hard to push down. You got to put some bite on it, all right? You put it down, it's not going to spin anywhere. That was a question I always had when I bought this thing. But here it is. You got the new model bits right here. You know how you do it. You slap the back on, and then I'm sorry guys, I'm doing it one-handed. There it is, and then you push everything down. One-handed kind of sucks. It's not all the way on there yet. But you see how it works, man. You see how it goes. That's the new bits. It actually goes on. Take your knock off, and your arrow slides over that centerpiece. Now, if you have a bigger arrow shaft, it comes with another insert that would probably fit over your legacies if you wanted them to, or a bigger shaft. But they do get wider towards the back end, so these fit multiple arrows. That's important for you to know, because when I bought these, before it arrived, I had the question, will this fit the newer model arrows? And this is the upgraded bits. And you can see that ain't even pushed all the way down. And it's spinning perfect. It will not get hung up. That thing is so tight. All right, so anyway, guys, there it is, man. I hope y'all got something out of this that you can work with. Um, these OMPs are really hard to find, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can get a hold of one, you need to get you one of these. I don't know. I hadn't run into anything that was any better. To tell you the truth, I even got the. We even got the old 3-banger here. We got them all over here, buddy. We got them all. We got them all. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all really enjoyed this. Maybe, hopefully, you got something out of it. If you wanted to see the new sight, the new UAV2 Picatinny mount, here it is on a Bear Paradigm. This Bear Paradigm has everything that all the flagship bows have. Has all your pick mount stuff. You can see that rest, the new QAD, QAD rest. Mounts right on the rail. Okay, it mounts right on the rail. You're not gonna find a better bow. I'm telling you now, you're not. You're not. You ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm telling you, you're not. I'm telling you. I've shot this thing, and I've shot it over and over and over. You can put the best of the best on this thing, whatever you want to put on it, because you can. When you go into hunting and you're building bows and you're just starting out, get you one of these. Get you something like this right here, man. Buy this when you can. Buy this when you can. You know, get these best of the best, straightest damn carbon arrows when you can. These are the V1s, bro. These are the expert series. Okay, get what you can when you can. You know, that's the good thing about getting a bow like this. I'm telling you, man. Look at it. When you look at that bow, you're thinking, damn, man, that dude's got some stance on it. It looks like a $2,000 bow. And it does. And it shoots like one too. I'll step back and let you look at these cams on that bow, man. Look how big those cams are on that bow. It's a 33 axle to axle, and look how big those cams are. They are massive. Massive, man, massive. So I'm just telling you, man, get you one of these bows and have fun doing whatever you want to do. I bought this bow because I was broke. I'm just telling you, I'm a single father. I don't have any money. And piece by piece, I built it. Piece by piece. Buy this, you buy this. I actually had the V1 that I bought 2 months brand new before this new one came out. So I actually own 2 of the UVs. I own a brand new version 1. And now I own a brand new version 2. And I sold a brand new version 1 that I had for this bow for $300. Just to give me a little money back for what I spent on this. So anytime you get into bow stuff, make sure you're getting what you want to get from the beginning, okay? I got the bear paw on here. It does not come with the bear paw grip. I added that. It's real cheap. It's real cheap, okay? We got a lot of extra stuff on here that don't come on this bow, but you can afford to add to it a little bit along as you go. And as you can see, we got some pretty decent stuff on here. I'm not going to say anything's better than anything else, but I have some pretty decent stuff on this bow. I would say by the time you buy a Matthews bow that doesn't look any better than this and doesn't shoot any better than this and doesn't last any longer than this one, by the time you spend $2,300 on it or $2,000 on it, and then you buy the UV2 and the Ultra Rest and all these straight arrows. I'm just gonna call them straight. Bee stingers, all this stuff costs money, and by the time you spend $2,000 on just a bare bow, and then you try to add all this extra stuff on it, man, you're looking at $3,000, $3,500, man. And I got a badass little bow, bare bow that shoots just as good as anything else. And with the money I saved, I was able to afford a pretty decent sight. I ain't saying it's the best. I'm not saying anything, and I was able to afford a pretty decent rest. Okay, and that's the new one. That's the new one. Okay. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I hope you got something from it, and I really do appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all later, man. Thank you, and good night to y'all.